What's up, guys? Brent here. I am at one of my favorite parks here. They used to have a baseball field actually in the back, but they have since changed that up, and now it's just a bunch of grass. But they got basketball courts, they've got football field, which you can see one goalpost there. It's probably like a good 80 yards or so. But I want to make this video today in my favorite park and talk about Saturday night. So, Saturday night, I went out to Coyote Ugly and I met some Eagles. I met a Eagles fan there. I had a good time, chatted with her. She was there with two other women, and chatted with the other woman as well. She wanted my phone number, so she gave me her number and everything. And anyway, then chatted it up or whatever, and then I went to another bar where they were playing live music, and same ladies happened to be in there, and they were. At first, they didn't notice me, and I had noticed them, but I wasn't trying to, really talk to them. I guess I was just kind of in there doing my own thing. So I was just in there doing my own thing. And the one girl was like, "Oh, hey, you were at the other bar," or woman, because they were in their early 40s, I would say, if I had to peg them. And she said, "Oh, you were in the other bar." Yeah, I was. And we talked. We had great conversation where we had a lot of things in common. She is an Air Force vet, served for 20 years. I did not serve the military, so we didn't have that in common, but we did have in common the importance of freedom and defending our country, and just the importance of our military. I have a lot of respect for the military. I think it's an important job. So if you're watching this and you've served, thank you for your service. I really do appreciate that. So we talked about that, had a great conversation. She wanted my number. She wanted me to have her number. So she's like, "What's your number?" Got my number, texted me, so I had her number. And, I thought it was a great night and everything was good. And I called her Wednesday to ask her on a date, and just completely disinterested. She was basically just making excuses, I've got a busy week and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, well, if things open up for you, give me a call. Now, granted, I don't think I was too confident with my approach, right? Because when I called her, I was like, Lisa? So, right, I was questionable. I didn't sound confident. I didn't sound sure of myself. Then I said, "It's Brent," and there was a pause. And she didn't seem like she was putting two and two together. So at that point, I should have just been like, "You know what, I got the wrong number." But instead I was like, "Oh, from Saturday night." And she's like, "Oh, yeah, And so I could tell that she wasn't interested from her tone from the beginning. And then when I asked her out and she had a bunch of excuses, really, I definitely knew. Sorry, wind knocked you down. I definitely knew that she wasn't interested. And so I'm not going to pursue someone who's not interested, obviously. Maybe not obviously, but I'm not going to. So that was that. Left it at that. So I did go on a date with Applebee's girl. Wasn't supposed to be a date. She considered it a date. I did make out with her. So there's that. And then I think I said I went on another date with this girl who I met on OkCupid, and I'm just not feeling her, but that was a nice time. It was a really fun date. I took her out to dinner right across from the beach, had a nice dinner, and then went and walked the beach afterwards, which was really nice. And she was a lot of fun. Enjoyed her company, enjoyed talking to her, but I'm just not attracted to her. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now with dating. I'm just kind of flirting and talking to women and enjoying my time. I am leaving the state in less than 2 years, so I'm not really looking too hardcore or trying to be too serious with anybody, but just enjoying the ride, flirting, and trying to be a more confident, stronger version of myself. I'm really just working on a lot of self growth right now. Um, so I'm laying off OkCupid. I'm not like really on there or Tinder or anything. You know, I might pop up and see, but like I said, I'm just kind of a little bit more low key right now, focusing on my life, meeting people as I meet them, and having those experiences and sharing them with you. So, am I gonna go out with Applebee's girl again? Maybe. I'm kind of undecided. I did like her originally, then there was all this back and forth, and now I don't really know if I'm feeling her. And again, I really want to focus on working on myself too. Even though I've been doing that for 10 years and not really been dating, I still want to continue to do that. So that's kind of where it's at. You know, I kind of, like I said, I flirt, I approach, I talk, I ask out the girls I want to talk, I want to ask out. But it's just a day-by-day basis and just who I connect with. You know, and just enjoying life, just enjoying flirting and connecting with people and networking with people. And you know, that's a big thing, just being a likable person, an approachable person, a relatable person, a kind person, a compassionate person. This draws attraction and this draws people to us. And you know, at the end of the day, we connect with who we connect with, and it's all about taking that initiative and progressing forward with it. So I've not outed myself to Applebee's girl yet. Only one girl from there. But I don't know if I'm gonna go on another date with her as well. So there's that situation. And the girl from Clearwater, she did know prior to going on that date, the OkCupid girl who I took on a date to the beach, she does know my situation. So that's that. I don't want to make this video too long, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. Otherwise, maybe I'll see you in a week. It really depends if I have more stuff to talk about. I'll sort through some of my dating experiences and what it's been like dating in this situation, and see what I can add so that I can keep these weekly videos going. But if you have a topic related to dating, drop it down below, and I'll make a video about it in the future. All right. Don't drop my phone.